Hello? My stream actually just crashed. This might be a lot shorter of a live stream than I anticipated.
A bit longer of a detour than expected, but you're back to the top side. Make your way down from the hill. It should lead you straight to the church.
Is my Xbox overheating by any chance? No, we're doing fine on temperature.
You are violating authorized code!
Well, I have the money I wanted, so I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know why my stream just crashed.
You are violating authorized code!
I agree. Raveyard should
You need to vacate the premise immediately!
Stop getting stuck! I said the Raveyard should have confidence.
You're nothing but a salmon Sasana! Nothing but a salmon Sasana!
I'll finish the Raveyard whether it crashes.
Okay, make your way to the rafters. There should be a staircase in the back.
You can never catch me, I'm too fast! I'm too fast, bro, I'm too fast!
Violating the dress code! You are violating the dress code!
I'm also violating the speed limit! Be gone, thought! I can
Well,
wait till
that should be that.
and see what.
We'll send in
Shut
a
up,
proper
HQ.
janitorial team to
Shut
clean the
up.
place up. They should all be gone by tomorrow. With the big guy gone, the airspace is safe again. A helicopter is inbound to bring you home. Good work.
I cannot wait to watch the VOD and see how laggy it was. My game just crashed. This has been the most disastrous... No, okay, there it is. This has been the most disastrous run of pressure ever. I've ever done. This has not been going well so far.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, that's the Raveyard done. What do I do next? Spin the wheel, tell me. Don't you dare crash again, by the way. I have a live stream to do. Did I not save the... Oh, okay, I did save it. Okay, spin. The vault. Well, it's not bad, it's just like, it's hard. Hoping it only takes me 1 or 2 tries. Where is it? Over here, yes. Beautiful lava texture. I wish we could see it in the rest of the game. And not just here.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, damageless Raveyard isn't even that hard. It's lockerless Raveyard that's the hard part. I'm actually about to lose it. Why is my game not loading? Oh my goodness. I might just have to postpone this to tomorrow. Good lord. Is this what it's like playing Pressure on mobile? You have to wait 30 years for it to load? Man, this sucks. My console's not even overheating. We're doing great on temperature. Did I, like, pee in my Xbox's fan or something? I must have. I don't know what the hell is causing this. I mean, is my voice fine? That's what I mainly care about. Like, if I'm coming through okay, then that's the big part. I'm literally about to throw my Sebastian plush across the room if he keeps looking at me like that. Oh my god, it's loaded! Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do. Let me see if I can do the dog reaction. Oh my god! Alright, good to know my voice is coming through. Alright. I just tried to shake the fleshlight. What is wrong with me? Yeah, just lure him out from the door. Where are you, big O? Okay. It begins now. Don't call me that. Don't call me darling ever again. I don't appreciate it. 5. That 5B sounded like Birthday Boy Blam. I need to really pay attention. Vault is terrible on single player. Well, it's a great game mode. It's just hard. But I think that's the point. Damn it, I missed one. That's just me being terrible at this game. Yeah, you slowly walk up. Yeah, you shimmy over here. Ugly ass. Do I have enough time? Oh, definitely. I am spamming the button right now. What just... I swear if the... Glutton for punishment? I haven't done anything wrong! I'm trying to play the video game, and it won't let me play. Dude, if pressure ever became a paid experience, I'm telling you, I would still go for it. This game is just that good. Most of the time. When it's not doing what it just did. No. I'm accounting for lag. I'm getting in early. Bang me on the locker already. God damn. I want to close. What's his face? Yeah, you. I want you close by so I can hear when you get in the locker. A lot of my early deaths were because I didn't hear. He was too far away and I didn't hear him get in the locker. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm lagging. I'm almost out of oxygen, and I'm about to get myself banned on Twitch. Hey buddy, you're so... Oh no. I'm about to go banned. Not my fault. That was the game's fault. I didn't deserve that 60 damage. That dude is moving even when it's lagging. What am I supposed to do about that? What am I supposed to do? I'm fucked. I might as well start writing my will right now. This counts as being underwater? Damn. It was good knowing y'all, but I'm about to share it. It was good being alive. do anything if you give me a heal. Where is this nerd? For the love of God, give me a heal. That's 15 health. I'm good. Eat it! Oh, I do? Thank you. Thank you for telling me I didn't notice. I'm panicking. I rarely panic in this game, but I'm panicking right now. I can literally hear him ASMRing in my ear. I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm good. It's over. Fantastic knowing y'all, but I'm back. Yep.
Unfortunately for you,
That's what we call lag. I blasted
a couple more minutes.
Man, this game sucks. No, I'm kidding. That's normal in pressure. If you think you're gonna win, then something's wrong. That's what you gotta learn in pressure. If you think you're gonna win, something's wrong. This game is not designed to let you win. It's designed to kill you. Now, video game. This time, game, I expect you to not lag. And, what was I gonna say? I expect you to not lag and have this dude get like a minute's worth of time on you. Cool? Cool. 2 heals right off the bat is crazy. And we're lagging. And it keeps it springing your step. You sound zesty as fuck. You look like you're about to, dude said, everything went too dead. Yeah, literally. Even the game itself. The announcer dude, what do they call it? I don't remember their names. It sounds zesty as hell. It sounds like they're about to confess to their dad on the car trip that they're gay. Don't eat me, I don't taste good. Go eat that guy. Stop being racist towards me. Fuck you. Run, ruiner. I wonder if they will feature the hosts as well. But do I want it to? That's up for debate. I feel like it's fine how it is. You better give me a hiding spot game. Okay, thank you. Oh. He's looking like a TikToker when they lose access to their filter. Where's the door? Is it over here? Am I just blind? Yes, I am. Stay. Okay, game. That was unnecessary. Lock in, bro. Stop suffocating. You can survive without oxygen. Did he get in a log? Okay, now he did. That's probably what's gonna happen. Or that's probably what's gonna happen. The normal game, but with HQ instead. You know, you're gonna be on the tram, and they're gonna be like, you know, oh, we need our shit repaired. Can you do that? And you're like looking out at the field before you actually get there. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Game, you cannot be doing that. That's cruel. Yeah, see, when the game doesn't lag, look how much more of a head start I get against that guy. It's so much more fair. When did you... Suffocating. Blind. Lock in. High oxygen. Stop suffocating! This might be one of the worst examples like that. But so long as it succeeds, who cares? I've already spent too much time on it. And I'm dying. I'm going to die. I'm never going to see my family ever again. This situation's about as bad as it can get. No, it's not. Yes! I'm better. Anyways, hey, Mr. Announcer Guy, can you mind sparing me the video? I'm bleeding out on the floor. There's a blood trail behind me. Oh. Oh, it seems they removed all the money from this place. That's a shame. What if I want to collect money? Yeah, I got him to trigger it without actually entering it. I just realized that the third voice there, the female one, sounds exactly like the imaginary friend. That's funny. Yeah, if you hug the wall, you can stall it out, and he'll stop screaming before he hits the bottom. It's pretty funny. Look at this place. The mantle extraction. There it is. Oh. I will get this. The hatch opened.
Take my hand.
My hand, it said, and I am alive. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get sent back to the lobby. Or the Mega Hunt, or whatever it sends you now. Again, I gotta go to the bathroom really quick, so, I'll be back. Let me just, go down here, so I can stay away from the chat messages. One moment. Come on, load. Yeah, the trench bleeders are big. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Toodaloo. Don't crash on me now. Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't think you'd come in here. Get out of my room. I'm back. Alright, what's next? Well, what am I spinning on the wheel next? Spin the wheel. Hunted it is. So we're gonna be ending it off with Endless. Thank you. This shouldn't take too long. Less than 10 minutes. Ah! Oh, I muted HQ. I forgot I did that. Let me unmute them really quick. There we go. My flashlight! Wait. Oh, since when was that able to happen? Wait, why can't I drop why can I drop everything but the flash beacon? That makes no sense. Man, this game makes no sense. Why am I typing with my why am I typing with this? Why can't I just keyboard, hello? 5 Okay, I guess I am typing with my controller. 5038. Free heal? It's always in there? Money. Grab all the money that's in here, because why not? There's a second heal. I don't need it, but thank you. Alrighty. To the outskirts we go. That's a third heal. Why couldn't you have been giving me that during the vault? Why are you giving it to me now? You trying to make up for lost time? Game? Video game? When this first came out, I thought this took place after the Black Site lockdown, but apparently it comes. Well, it does come after the lockdown, but I thought it came out long after the block. Okay, I'm just. As I was saying, I thought when this first came out that the Hunted Expedition takes place a long time after the original Pressure. Yeah, seems like the game's not gonna lag, thankfully. I thought this took place long after the original Pressure, but after doing some more research, and by research I mean playing the Hunted more than 2 times, I realized that this takes place right before the regular Pressure. Considering that the staging point that we set up is the exact same one we visit in base game. You see that weird visual bug that happens where the red kind of like fades towards the center, and it doesn't, and it leaves the edges like blank? I don't know why that happens, and it is goofy looking. It's what I call a polished video game moment, because that sure is what Pressure isn't. It's polished in some areas, but not in most. Especially when my main guy keeps flipping to the floor and teleporting behind you when you're looking at him. He probably thinks he's so special because they'll need nukes to kill him. I could turn the music up in this part. Game, that is uncalled for. Yeah, I can turn the music. Hey, do you mind if I get that? Thank you. Absolute Pressure indeed. This game is good, and it's also trash at the same time. A perfect mix. A perfect mix that is somehow, like, it's Pressure's the best example of that, and I don't know how they managed to accomplish it, but they did, and they did a very damn good job. Money. How tasty. I knew this was a keycard room. I recognized it. Did you hear him spawn in the room that we just left? It's another example of perfect polishing. Well, it ain't this way, I know that. Just grabbing money. I'm shooting for at least 400 by the end of the expedition. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as I don't die and lose it all. Yo, is Pipsqueak ever gonna show up? There he is. son of mine is gonna be dating that angler. It's not an angler. Yet despite it being an angler, it doesn't look anything like one. It looks like Chainsmoker, but without without the smoker. He just looks deflated. Like a pile of rubbish. Shitting on the ground. Thoughts on more frequent updates? I like them. I like more frequent updates because they tend to be smaller and they tend to be easier for me to digest. It took a while before I uploaded again when 4.5 came out because I wanted to make sure that I understood the game well enough to be able to play it and have it be enjoyable. And it took a while because it was a massive update. And massive updates can be good, but most of the time I prefer smaller, more frequent ones. At least when I'm playing a game, when I'm making a game, I like the bigger updates because they're more fun. Well, oh my god! That was genuine fear that you just heard in my voice. I don't really get scared by pressure heavy, but that was probably the scariest. Oh, that was probably the best jump scare I've ever had playing pressure. Holy shit, that got me good. Like, I was waiting for him. I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait for him to get closer because he moves faster when he doesn't see you. So I'm saving time by having him, by getting in at the last second. But I saw him and it scared me so bad. Okay, bro. If you hit me one more time, buddy, if you hit me one more time, I'm going to turn on my webcam and I am going to get myself banned on Twitch. Permanently. If you hit me one more time. I swear to God. Pick up that 25. No, backing up is kind of hard to do. Something back up, more like back in. Am I right? Okay, I'm sorry. As I was saying, when I make updates for stuff, for my experiences. Well, I say experiences as if that's like implying I make Roblox stuff. I don't, because I don't like Roblox. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So for me, updates really depend on the type of game. For pressure, small but more frequent updates, in my opinion, are better for it than bigger ones. But I'm not letting that happen. Anyways, yeah, yeah, smaller, frequent, more updates is probably better for pressure overall, but bigger updates might be way better for other games. But in my opinion, pressure does not benefit from giant updates that take a long time to come out. I mean, pressure only has like 2,000 people playing it at any given time these days, which is, it's impressive, yeah. Like if you really just sit down and think about it, 2,000 people, that's a lot. But it's nowhere near like other games like Doors, which have very similar update cycles. So it's like pressure really falls off when the update hype ends. So if it can do more smaller updates, then that would definitely benefit it more. Oh, a heal, I'll take that. Yoink. You know what would be a pretty good creepypasta? Well, it wouldn't be good, but it would be a creepypasta. So you know how you can't use the decoder if someone you know how you can't use the decoder if you're playing with someone else and they don't have decoder? It's like if you try and use it, right? The game will say every person has to have a decoder to use it or something like that. I can imagine there being like a creepypasta where it's like, you know, oh, this is a bad spot. I can imagine there being a creepypasta where it's like some dude goes and plays alone, right? He plays the hunted alone, yet when he goes to use the decoder, it says, you know, every person in the lobby has to have a decoder. I feel like that would work pretty well. There's a little mini as a pressure pasta or whatever you want to call it. Stop staring at me like that, you ugly ass. That's what I get for talking. Does it matter? No, because I have a revive.
Back to Pussy Frey. Alright, sorry.
I mean, I would say there goes my money, but I still get my payout, so it's like, why the hell do I care? Look at this. Peak game. Peak video game. So what happened exactly? I'm curious. Money. Money.
Why can't I grab the money? Give me the money! Give me the money, John! Show me the money!
Buddy, I will do terrible things to you. I guess I just can't grab that. Where did he go? Okay. So what exactly happened? Okay, I see what happened. Can you like teleport or something? That would be really beneficial. You know what? I'm just gonna do the shimmy. Okay, you teleported. Perfect. Oh, by the way, who is Novi? Is that some dude I'm supposed to know? Is that like a character from another Roblox game, or is that something from Pressure? Because if it's a character from another Roblox game, I'm not ashamed of not knowing it. Money. I think that's only the second time I've actually accidentally died in the Hunted. I'm pretty sure every other time has been on purpose to get documents, except for that one time where I fell in a hole. It was kind of similar to that situation, actually, what just happened. And Riley's coming by again. Interesting. And I keep up with this way depression a lot more than most people do. And I've never heard that name once. I have never seen it in any of the documents. Is he like mentioned somewhere, or am I just missing something? Bop. Get dunked on. Nerd. Yeah, GG, whatever. You didn't even kill me, I fell in a hole. I'll have to look at that after we're done with this. I mean, we're about to be done with it, so I'll open up the Paranoia's box document and take a look at it. What? Look at that, they even got the particles at the edges to mimic the look of waves. That's pretty dope. Look at that, I died and I came back with $250. Not even that bad. Not even that bad.
Alright, you big overgrown sack of shit, give me that. And let me so I can go look at a document. Alright.
Ah, okay. Looking like the looking like the face in the book, in the funny book. Funny book. That sounds wrong. That sounds bad now that I really think about it. Yikers. Like mommy and daddy's funny book. Okay, no, that made it worse. Okay, gonna go over here so I don't accidentally go in a sub.
Fancy some light reading?
He said the name of the song! Okay, Adele. Paranoia's box. Let's see. Despite where it was found. Okay. Contents discovered. Cult of Noli compound. Soviet origin. It's unknown where it came from. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, so he's just this leader of the cult. I remember this having the cult. I just never really remembered the name because it's like, well, why do I have to remember the name of some random cult? Noli is bigger than the guardian angel. I bet we're not going to see him in the game. I'm kidding. Knowing pressure devs, they're going to add every single word as an enemy. Does it ever say how big the guardian angel is? I don't think it does. All I know is that this dude's big because I've seen him in person. How many giant things do we have to have in pressure before it begins to get old? The trench bleeders were awesome. This guy was less awesome. He was still awesome, but he was less awesome because the trench bleeders were already cool. But if we're gonna have a third giant dude, I mean, come on. Okay. What do you mean one of the images shown? What are you talking about? Are you talking about like a document or something? I don't know where that would be, because it's not in here. Is it in Lady Death? I haven't checked her document in ages. Nope, it's just the woman on Twitter. Oh, okay, yeah, so I'm never gonna see it, because I'm never gonna go on Twitter. That place is a shithole. Anyways, Endless, we're doing 200, because that's when Death Angel stops spawning. And I still haven't gotten his badge because I love doing RNG. I love RNG. It's my favorite thing in the world. This is gonna take like an hour, so this is when the actual stream begins.
You have reached your destination.
Shut up,
Prepare for
woman.
deployment.
You sin ripoff. Oh, that speed. I mean, here's something that people should probably begin practicing. Just because a developer says something doesn't mean you should say that it is coming, because plans change. And knowing the pressure devs, they don't always keep their word. They sometimes say something's gonna show up in an update, and then it doesn't because something breaks, so they have to take it out entirely. So, I would instead of saying somebody will show up in an update or will be getting added, I would instead say maybe getting added. Like, developer threw around the idea, because I've kind of conditioned myself to see what they're gonna add and judge for myself if it's actually gonna come out. Because you know, you don't want to disappoint yourself if you say something comes out and then it doesn't come out. So, you know, just being cautious. What door is it? It's a keycard door, have fun.
Where's that damn fourth key card?
I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to sound like I was bragging about it, but I guess I didn't have to bring it up. I mean, 1,000 doors isn't even that big of an accomplishment anymore. Be positive and always look at the bright side of life. I won't, but you guys should. Where is this key card? I hate big rooms like this that only spawn one key card. It's just like, wouldn't it be helpful? Okay, well there's the second one. Good lord. I should have just checked the door. That was like a good minute wasted. Doing nothing. Yeah, give me a bunch of money to pay up for it. Capitalism. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah. Keycard finder went. The keycard game pass. 400 Robux. And all it does is highlight the keycard. Does nothing else. Guaranteed to be added. Alright. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I was talking about how, okay, no, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. 1,000 doors, it's impressive by the casual player perspective. But for the more experienced players, like me, it's not that impressive anymore. It used to be when I did it, that was a pretty big feat. But nowadays, the record, I don't even know what the record is. I think it's like 2,000, 3,000. Maybe, I think it's even higher than that actually. So my 1,000 doors is like, it's impressive by most people because most people are casual players. But for the more experienced, it's not that, like, earth-shattering of an accomplishment. It's still an accomplishment, but it's not, you know, crazy. I don't think I'm ever gonna try and get, like, the biggest record ever. I think I at least want to get 1,500 or 2,000. 2,000 is, like, best case scenario. But I'm gonna see 500, and I'll call it there for Endless. Well, I'm not gonna quit Endless. I'm just not gonna try and get hyper long runs. Main reason being is because you have the Educator. He is the sole reason why why my Endless runs don't go too well. It's because the Educator. I mean, I haven't checked since I did it, and that was when the update came out. So maybe it's different. But you tried. But when I first played, the Educator was just horrible on console. It was basically impossible, and you were basically guaranteed to die unless you had already done the April Fool's event and knew how it worked. The only reason I was able to get past was because if you died during the Educator minigame, for some reason it just despawned him completely. I don't know if that was intentional, but it happened. And so I would try and get as far as I could, and then I would inevitably die, and then he would despawn, and then I would finish the minigame, and it would take me like 20 minutes. That was the only and I had to deal with that twice, I think. So it's like, that's why I'm a bit iffy about if I'll be able to get to 2,000. Because I had to use both a regular revive and a paid revive to get that far. So it's like, yeah. That's why I don't want to be... I just want to... I'm already doing Road to 1,000. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do even more 1,000 good gun nonsense. So I'm gonna try and get to 1,500. Not today. That's not today's stream. That's another stream. I'll try and get to 1,500 another time. And 2,000 is just if things work out. That's the plan. Yeah. After that, I'll call it quits for long runs in Endless. Because the 1,000 already took me like 6 hours, and I don't want to do that again, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's fake. Are you real? Yeah, you practically had to be real, because the other one is too close to the other generation, and it would have caused clipping. I should step up the pace. This is taking way too long. This will bleed into a 3-hour stream if I'm moving at if I keep looting it the way I am. I might as well just keep walking. Keep on strolling. That is if I don't get anglers spammed out of my goddamn mind. What a slope of... Where is... Okay. I was about to say, where is that key card, but it gave me a little ding-ding. I was reading the whatchamacallit, the internal defense system document the other day, and I remember I read a point saying, like, the turrets are put in discrete locations so that if an invader comes by, they'll have, like, absolutely no clue where a turret is until it shows up. And I just laughed because I know practically every single turret room in this game before the turrets even spawn. Like, I walk in and I know what room it is before they even activate. And I know that's just because it's because of gameplay. They have to make it obvious when a turret's coming so that you can, you know, counter it because it's a video game. But I'm just thinking in the lore, it's like, yes, me, an expendable, who's never been down there before.
Never get the feeling something bad's gonna happen.
Just knows where all the turrets are.
Well, you're right.
It's funny. That's why in my videos you'll see me like walk into a turret room and just walk right past the turrets. Because I've been in there so many times, I just know that I don't even have to bother engaging with them. I can just walk right through them in a path, and I just win. Hell, turrets are a pretty common thing, so you're probably gonna see that happen in this more than once. Sneaky bastard. I did not know You know, new pressure updates are cool and all, right? You know, new enemies, new monsters, new music, new remakes. Yeah, that's cool and all, but when are we getting the new door models? That's what I really care about. Like, who cares about, like... Who cares about the mass, update, like, all the update stuff? Who cares about all the new enemies and doors? I just want the new door model. Please let it be this one. Thank you. Keycard door. Where's the keycard?
Ew, it's all mushy.
Gross! Fastest looting in the world. Battery? How thoughtful of you. And a flashlight. Not too kind. Rotten coral. Mr. P. Mr. Yeast, more like it. We all need the rotten coral document, my friend. But Zeal is just lazy and doesn't write stuff. That would make sense to write way earlier in development, but he just doesn't. Fuck, I didn't get a code breacher. How many times has this happened? This is like the third time this has happened in like the past 3 days. Where I've come across a code breacher door, and I just don't have a code breacher, and the game's just like, that's for you, bro. I'm getting real tired of that happening. What do you think it's gonna be? Ooh. It's regular. I just realized I called myself an experienced, like a highly experienced pressure player, when I'm also the same dude who walked backwards into a pit and died in the Hunted in the same stream. Who am I to talk? Like, what proof do I have that I'm not just pulling that information out of my ass? Now, is this the one that I can just walk past? Yup. Exquisite. You know, they made it so that these guys get all angry at you, right? And charge at you if you walk on their grass to try to deter you from doing that. Yet the grass patches are so small that you can still just walk over it and be perfectly fine. Like that. I just saved a whole bunch of time by just being a bully. What fools! $52. $53. Infestation. Lack of keycard. Oh, 100, yoink. Pretty money. Level 2. Okay, I appreciate you being concerned for my well-being game with the medkits, but I already have the max amount of medkits you can have, so I'm good. You know what you can instead give me? Money! Hundreds, 200s, the legendary $500 cube. I know it has a name, I think, but I call it the $500 cube. Sebastian and Endless One. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be cool if he would be like a little pit stop point. But I'm pretty sure they took him out. I'm pretty sure they didn't want him in Endless because of that exact reason. Because he would be a pit stop point and make things too easy. See what I mean? Why do you even have to bother with the turrets? You can just walk right past them. I didn't even have to do anything. I just walked forward and won. Peak game design. That's Pinky. That's Pinky without a vision. Why is it always Pinky? Pinky is always the one who's missing a sound. Pinky's either missing the sound she plays when she's right close to you, or she's missing the sound when she's really far from you. And it's only Pinky as well. I've never seen any other angler do that. Why specifically the woman? More rock corals. Is the wall dweller one? Nope. The wall dweller one is coming down. Or going up. If the Death Angel shows up, I'll just let him kill me. I'm not here to do a mini game. Yeah, Pinky's a woman. So is Roger. Pinky and Frogger are girls because they have lights. So that means these two are women. Don't get any ideas now. You hear me? Hey. Stop deviant art. This isn't the stream for that. I see you going in there. Stay strong, man. Eyes on the next door.
Surprise! Have fun.
It's a giant red fish. Yeah, get those ideas out of your head, or I'll feed you with a searchlight. I'll use you as a human shield. I'll look like oh no, I'm about to get eaten. You just whip out my whip out my distraction. God.
Come on! You're no fun at all!
Cry about it. Cry about it, dainty motherfucker. If they have the ability, if they follow through with their word and have the ability to either paint with you or kill you, I'll paint with you first, and then I'll send you to Jesus Christ afterwards. So much currency. I'm up, as I said in my last run, or last main pressure run, I'm hoping for either a Navi encounter, or a trench blader encounter, because those are nice. The only reason I don't stick around in Navi rooms in the Navi Corps for too long in my regular runs is because I don't like it when my runs go over 40 minutes. Despite it happening often, I want to keep them like 38 minutes, 37 minutes ish, because that makes it so they don't take forever to upload. That's also a pretty digestible amount of pressure. But now that we're in Endless and I'm live streaming where it doesn't matter, I'd be more than happy to get it. I'd be more than happy to get the Navi Core and just chill out and explore for a bit, even though I've already explored it. It'd be nice to do that again, because that room has plenty of riches. Watch this be a courage room. Okay, thank God. I would have been so mad if it just threw another one in my face. It said, hey, remember how you don't have any code creatures? Oh, it's this one. This one. I don't see this one very often. This is the unique, quirky turret room of the game. The one that you see like once in a blue moon and it doesn't actually contain too much. Really? Okay. That was extremely unnecessary. That was interesting. Oh, not you. Pinky again. She came back after she realized you were going on DeviantArt. What am I talking about? What am I yapping about? I'm trying to delay dealing with the bottom feeder as much as possible because I hate it. If I hate this Skelebine, so that means I hate this guy. They're related. Trust me. My sources are credible. They use the exact same gameplay mechanics, so of course they would be related. That's how that works. The only difference between the two is that the bottom feeder has a noticeably more shit charge. Imagine not getting Angler variants. It's crazy. Is he moving while he spawned? That'd be pretty crazy if he was. Watch him spawn right where I'm going. I've had way too many encounters off the video where he's just spawned right where I'm trying to go, and I just have to sit there and lure him out of my way so I can keep going. It's tedious and it's annoying, and it's a gameplay mechanic that I don't like. Just go in a circle and win. That was close. Money. You shoot the bottom meter. Kill him. Violate him. Turns useless. Painter, you are stupid. You are made of stupid. Do your family. I don't remember how the video goes. All I know is it was so funny seeing that dude just absolutely tear apart the watcher. Oh, it's a keycard room. Oh, and there's the card. How convenient. Oh, how exquisite. I'm almost halfway through. And Death Angel still hasn't spawned, but he has a pretty low spawn chance. I'm surprised. I'm just hoping he does, because I am pretty annoyed with not having that badge. Because it's all RNG. As like half the things are in this game. All RNG. Do you get it? Do you don't? The RNG gods decide. Do you get Luckerless? Up to the game. You get A60 up to the game. He wasn't that bad for me. But do you get A60 up to the game? Do you get Artifice? That used to be up to the game, but they fixed it with the Raveyard. Do you get the do you get the Death Angel? Up to the game. RNG is my least favorite thing in video games. The only time when I think it's fine is when it's for like non-required stuff like like badges. But even then, it sucks for me specifically. And for a lot of other people, because you know, most people like trying to get all the badges. And that means suffering through RNG. So I would much rather RNG be like, you know, room generation and stay at room generation and not go any further than that. Maybe, you know, for the other, you know,
You get the idea. I don't like RNG. It's great.
but it's a gameplay mechanic, so I gotta live with it. Don't make me look at you. I don't wanna. It's the big man. Time to show you how to deal with this guy. See, what first you want to do is you just want to run around Rosie and show dominance. Then what you want to do is trigger an attack, and then just keep walking. Nothing happens. And that's enough. This will give you plenty of time to unlock the door. Look at that, not even close. You just run around the Rosie, and you'll win every time. What was the Bunny Game Pass win? I don't know. Ask the pressure guys. For me, it comes out when it comes out. Not like 2 door stoppers in a row. That's crazy. I'm not like paying attention to it. If it comes out next update, so be it. If it doesn't, so be it. It's whatever. But the one thing I do hope about the Bunny Game Pass, the Bunny Game Pass is that it's top killable. It most definitely is going to be. But it'd be annoying if you never take it off. Because I know someone would get sick of it. There it is. Open the door. Front. I knew it. Okay. Yeah, just hit me through a wall. I love it when you do that. Come on, Mr. Death Angel, I'm not calling you the Harbinger. Death Angel, I'm just more used to it, so screw you. Spawn, bro. I've gotten to door 200 like 7 times. Hey guys, it's the funny room. All we need now is for progress button. Staying like right here. Yeah, it was definitely a hitbox flipping through the wall that got me that one time. Really nothing else it could have been. The red room. But hey, that's just a theory. A hello neighbor theory. Thanks for watching. Oh, is that the, what's his face? Noli you were talking about? This guy? Right here? I'm assuming so. He looks, high off his mind. He probably is. I, like, saw this room, right? Like, on one of my first, like, in my first 20 or 30 runs. And then I didn't see it for, like, an entire year. And this is the second time I've seen it this week. Pressure just does that sometimes. Like, you don't see a room in ages. Like, in literal months. And then all of a sudden it shows back up. And then it shows back up, like, 2 more times, like, back to back. And Pressure does that so consistently with so many rooms, especially with the trench splitter rooms. That's what happened with me. Like, no trench splitter room will show up, and then one will show up ages later, and then like I'll get 2 more back to back in the next runs. Always happens. I'm not complaining. I'm just curious as to why it happens. Because it's happened too many times for it to be a coincidence. So maybe it is some sort of like internal coding thing. Who knows? I do not want to look at this game's code. It's probably a big mangled jump of spaghetti pile. It's probably worse than TF2 spaghetti code. Well, this room again? Yeah, if it would. Oh my goodness, he's oh. Harbinger when? I don't know. That's up to the game. I'm hoping it's before door 200 because he stopped spawning after door 200. But I can't be sure. I can't be certain. Because the game doesn't want to spawn him. Give me that keycard. I am speedrunning this. Holy. Open up. Set the this. There you are. Any more money? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, Harbinger or not, I'm ending the stream at 200. Oh, maybe we'll go a little bit longer if y'all want. But as it stands right now, once I get to 200, I'll stop. Well, I mean, 2 weeks ago was about a week ago, so it's probably more like 1 week. But as I said in a live stream, I think I said in a live stream, knowing the pressure dips, there's most definitely going to be a delay. Most definitely. And it's going to be at least 2 days. So, you know, I'd say like a week and a half. Man, turrets sure are a threat, huh? They are so scary. What is with a constant darkness? If they're going to do a trailer. There's no guarantee that they will do a trailer. It'd be nice to see a trailer, but it's a little bit of an underwhelming update to have. Okay, it is having a trailer. That's cool. Did they have a trailer? I don't remember because it was a while ago. Did they have a trailer for the Hunted or like 4.5? I'm pretty sure they had one for 4.5. I might be wrong though. I know they have one for the Raveyard, but I don't know if they had one for the Hunted or not Raveyard 4.5. Not one for the Hunted. Yeah, I don't remember one for the Hunted. I remember it just being an announcement. Oh, Mr. Death Angel, spawn and kill me. Yeah, that's why I was immediately skeptical when you said there was going to be a trailer, because it's like, Why are they doing a trailer for this update, or the update that's coming up, when practically all it's doing, major thing it's doing, is just revamping the ending? Why would there be a trailer for that and not a trailer for 4.5? You know, their biggest update ever. So it's like, you know, they're very consistent with as they are with literally everything else, but that's not the point. The Raveyard trailer was fire, though. That got me hyped. It was also one of those trailers where, the first time you watch it, before the episode comes out, it looks like, okay, I don't know why, but when I watched the Raveyard trailer, I was thinking, like, this was before I had seen anything about it, because, you know, the Raveyard hadn't come out yet, and they were very secretive about the Raveyard, but, before the Raveyard came out, I was thinking that it was going to be some big castle or something, and there would be, like, mini-games you have to unlock bigger chambers and stuff, and it was going to be, like, a really long thing. Like, the Raveyard wasn't going to be, like, the 10 minutes I was thinking it was going to be, like, half an hour. But then, and the main reason I was thinking it was going to be longer was because, that was the first major update we had gotten, other than, other than Friendly Fire. So I didn't, most of us didn't know just how long updates took to come out, so yeah. I really overestimated it. I couldn't have been more wrong with Raveyard. It turned out literally nothing how I expected it to. Which is fine, because the one we got is actually really good. It's dope. It's magnificent. Oh, Cabron! Yeah, someone in my comment section of one of my videos was talking about how when making the navigation... My bad. That's why it's way curious to make it. I should have known that wasn't the right one, because it was lit up. I'm an idiot. Someone in my comment section, I'm not trying to be rude here, but someone in my comment section said, that the pressure, this isn't the first time I've seen this, by the way, I've seen it talked about before, but someone in the comment section, don't use that again, someone in the comment section said, that navigation for the anglers is, like, usually tied towards, I think it was the right, they said, but it was, they said that, like, one part, they usually always go to one part, and I knew that was bullshit the first time I saw it, not just from that person, but when I saw it, like, months ago. And the reason I know that whole thing is bullshit is because I have died on multiple occasions because, I should have would have been able to get a wall kill. Yeah, come out of the wall. Fuck off. As I was saying, basically they would say, right, if it's a 50-50 room, the anglers would almost always go right or left. It was one of the two directions, I think it was right. And they would say that was the preferred direction that the pressure devs would use when mapping out the angler's navigation mesh. And at first I believed it, but it was only after I started doing block lists that I really realized that was just nonsense. Because they don't really game. They don't really care. Because the biggest thing is with Frogger, right? Frogger will show up, and yeah, she'll most likely go to the right. But that doesn't matter, because she'll most likely go to the left afterwards. So and same thing with anglers. I've had those quote-unquote 50-50 rooms, but I hide on one side and it works, and then the next time I hide on that side and it doesn't work. And then I do the same thing and then they go a different direction the next time. So it's like, I am not going to believe that for even a second, because I have had first-hand experience with that not working. That usually when people tell me stuff about pressure, like stuff, like gameplay mechanics that are already in the game, I can usually immediately tell if they're lying to me or not, or if they're just misinformed, because I have played this game a lot. Basically, every single piece of information that gameplay information that I know is not stuff that I've seen on YouTube and then, like, you know, telling other people to do. It's stuff that I've done firsthand hundreds of times. Like, people say you learn better from experience, and I do. I have had a lot of experience with this game. So it's like, if someone tells me something about the game, I'm usually, not always, but I'm usually able to tell if what they're saying is true or not, because I've most likely dealt with that situation before. More than once. Who do you think it's gonna be? I'm betting either Chainsmoker or it's Frogger. Everybody but him. Chainsmoker out here getting bullied for popularity. Fun fact: Chainsmoker is actually my favorite Angler variant. Well, he's not. Is he my favorite? Okay, I think my favorite node monster period is Chainsmoker. My second favorite is Lazy, and my third favorite is probably just, I don't know, Blitz. Pandemonium is interesting and all, but they're not that impactful anymore. In fact, Pandemonium is more of an annoyance to me these days because it's like, oh great, I got to do the minigame again. But Chainsmoker's always been my favorite. Because they're just, number one, they're underrated as hell. Number two, nobody really questions Chainsmoker. Like, you see, hold on. You see talk about, like, the other anglers, right? You see talk about, like, you know, Blitz, and how Blitz is fast, how that black spot on its face is actually an eye, not just a black spot. And you see talk about Frogger Pinky. Talk about the regular angler because, you know, he's the base, so of course he'd be talked about. And then there's Pandemonium, who's a minigame man. But I never see anything about Chainsmoker. He's always that one kid that he's the middle child of the angler variant. And everybody hates him as well. Whenever I see polls ran about, like, what angler variant do you hate the most, almost everybody says Chainsmoker. Either that or Pinky. But whoever says Pinky is the worst is deaf. But they always say Chainsmoker sucks because the timing is so hard and they never get it right. The timing on Chainsmoker is so consistent once you figure it out. The timing for Chainsmoker, which I use in my videos, y'all have probably seen it used. Yeah, my timing for Chainsmoker is... That's ambient. My timing for Chainsmoker is when the screen starts flickering for at least a moment. Basically, the moment the screen starts flickering, that's when you get in. It works every time. It's never faulted. Why do you wait, I dislike the Angler the most? Why do you dislike the Angler the most? Is it because it doesn't have any mechanics, or is it because you don't get any Angler variants and he's the dude you see all the time? Oh, which one is it? Or is it just because he was the only one who got redesigned and everybody else didn't? Here it is. Enough with the medkits. You need variation, yeah, I can't let... Man, we just got out of the ridge. We're going right back in. I'm not complaining, I love the ridge. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part of Pressure. But, yeah, sometimes getting the same dude over and over would be annoying. I can imagine that. Yeah, hot take. The bridge is my favorite part of the whole game. I don't know why, it just is. I love getting to the ridge and getting to do that little, gauntlet of enemies. It's so much fun. Never gets old. Also, the ridge with the lights on, cursed. This is like a liminal space. It looks so wrong, but oh my goodness, it looks so right at the same time. It's beautiful. Like, look at this. Oh, an angler's coming by, so it's gonna get ruined. but it looks so pretty. Endless Ridge feels so different. Well, I mean, yeah, it is different. There are two major things missing from the Ridge in Endless. The first one being every room being dark and the lights flashing, and the second thing being the music. Yeah, like, I was actually, when I first got to the Ridge in Endless, I was expecting the song to play, you know, the part of the game where we throw everything at you. I was really bummed out when I got to this and it didn't play. I was really hoping it would, but I guess we can't have everything we want. Just like that, the Ridge is over. Wave goodbye to the uninteresting hallway with no grand entrance. There's not many chances for the Death Angel to show up. Here, we'll let's make a little vote now while Searchlights is here. If Death Angel show up, what are we gonna die to? I will die to literally anything. I'll die to an angler, any angler variant. I'll die to good people. I'll die to a turret. Anything. Just if Death Angel doesn't show up, who are we dying to? I was not even paying attention and I still got that. That's crazy. Giant flying whale thingy mabob. Don't devour me! Climb over the rail. By the way, if you want to do that trick where when you finish repairing a generator, you can move your camera, all you gotta do is when you repair the last little bit of the generator, you want to press the repair button and the exit button at the exact same time. And then you can move your camera around. Some pretty interesting tech. And I don't know if I'm the one who discovered it, but I don't see it talked about, so I'm just going to say I discovered it. I'm going to trademark it as the Arvano tech. Or the Arvano camera control keys or whatever fancy name. Weird ass speedrunning some weird ass speedrunning tech, you know? That like nobody's gonna use. These are some pretty okay generator spawns. Would have been better if they were over there, but yeah, you probably should play this game before the big update, because all your muscle memory, especially my muscle memory, for the first and second Searchlights encounter is gonna be garbage, because they're completely redoing it. So my 290, no, more than that, I would say I've gotten to this part like over 400 times. My 400 times of doing this is gonna be down the drain because they're gonna be completely changing it. Hopefully it's not gonna be too different because, you know, it would suck. You know what I do hope? I do hope they add plastic at one point in development. Don't have to be the next update. Maybe it can be a thing that they add for the final release. When that's coming out, who knows? Maybe in the next 30 years. But I hope that they add a mode where you can play any version of Pressure, like 4.5, the Raveyard update, from the Fire. Because I'm gonna be honest, if the new gameplay style they're introducing is not, you know, to my liking, and they do add a retro mode, I will probably just play Pressure on the Raveyard update, because that is, in my opinion, the best version of Pressure. Because new content doesn't necessarily mean good. And in my honest opinion, hey, time to lose about 30,000 subscribers, even though I don't even have 30,000. I'm about to lose subscribers I don't even have. But in my honest opinion, I think that update 4.5 was a downgrade. It was, in my opinion, it was a complete downgrade from the update before it. And my reasons as to why are very intricate, and I don't know if I have the time to explain it right now. But I'll try. Basically, there was this vibe of Pressure that was there, and it was lost the day 4.5 came out. It was gone. So I know it wasn't like a nostalgia thing. There was this vibe of there was this mystery era of Pressure that was really lingering before 4.5 came out. And it was such a nice feeling. And the moment 4.5 came out, that feeling was almost entirely gone. Almost. Keyword almost. Almost entirely gone. The stuff they added, well, it's technically impressive. Like, I'm not saying technically as in, like, it's technically impressive. I'm saying technically as in, like, achievably technical. Like, technically as in, like, gaming technical. Like, it's technically impressive what they managed to pull off. But in my honest opinion, this stuff that they added was just a downgrade. Candle bearers, for example, I don't like those guys being in the main game. I like them as enemies. I'm not saying, like, I don't like them in the Raveyard, so I don't like them, here. I think they're great. I don't think they fit the main game. And there was other stuff that was changed that I just didn't agree with. Like, for example, well, that's door 200. If I open this door and the Harbinger doesn't spawn, well, no Death Angel. Again. So, yeah. In the chat, tell me what I should die to. And I'll die. But there was this. Oh my god. There was this turret. Okay, I'll die to a turret. Gimme kids! Ow. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, hold on.
There was a bunch of stuff that was changed and added.
What were you doing?
That I just
Were
don't
you trying
agree
to catch the
There was
bullets or something?
the music that was added, the new anticipation track I don't like because I don't think it fits Pressure.
Don't scare the rest of your
I
group
don't,
too much now.
What else? I remember there was some other stuff I had in my mind. There was, it was some of the documents, I think. They answered a little too many questions, and it kind of ruined some of the mystery that I was enjoying. It was after 4.5, it wasn't the Raveyard, but it was after 4.5 that almost everything that I enjoyed about Pressure's original atmosphere was just gone. It does not feel the same as it used to. And again, I will reiterate that it was most definitely not a nostalgia thing. Because it was the day 4.5 came out that that vibe was gone. And I don't know how it happened so effortlessly, but it did. And just, it was gone. I don't know why. It was just, whoa. Ooh. It's funny how the turrets detect ghosts. That shouldn't make any sense. But, yeah, I don't really, that would be something that I would have to, like write down on a script and explain it. It's not something that I could just, you know, remember off the top of my head. But yeah, there were various reasons that I think 4.5 was an objective downgrade. But that's not the point right now. The point is, we didn't get Death Angel, but I did everything I was going to do. So, that is the end of the stream. 450 kroner, god damn! God damn! That's a payout. Golly! Anyways, yeah, end of stream. I'm gonna go do I'm gonna go do something else. I'll upload. I'll see if I can upload this VOD today. Wild stream, yeah, crazy stuff happened. Laggy beginning, falling in a pit in the hunted, getting the shit scared out of me by Pipsqueak that one time. Yeah. I'm ending stream. Go watch my other stuff, as per usual, you know.